rookie Eli Tomac, who nearly won the first Moto today.
See if he can make it stick on the inside. Wow. Yes. And then Kennard back to the outside.
All going to change. Whoa, what a move by Tomac to get around Kennard for second.
Never did confirm whether they did that or not, but they said he needed to pull it together and just ride like the way he knows how to ride here for this second Moto.
Well, that's true. It doesn't have anything to do with the bike here. As you see Tomac making a move for the lead.
Now, how about this? You want to talk about riding efficiently? Last year, the super rookie was Barcia, who was wide open, out of control, crazy. Not this kid. He is smooth, cool, calm, collected, leading the charge here at Hangtown. How about this? In his first ever pro race, Eli Tomac wins at Hangtown. An unbelievable performance. It's going to make all the difference for the overall. The third place finish for Purcell to tie in points. Tomac wins the tiebreaker, wins the race.
I mean, this is crazy. I mean, I don't even know what to think. I mean, I'm so excited that I'm not really excited. I'm like, not even in my own body right now. Second place start and then pretty much ran away with it, and at about halfway I was hurting so bad, but I knew if I just kept riding I could do it.
And Tomac, he sets back in the points a little bit. He's not really kidding.
He bobbled Jeff. Tomac comes after him. Hansen had issues in that rhythm section. Here comes Roczen, trying the outside, cuts down.
Look at him, he's to the inside.
He's got him. Tomac to second, Roczen. Oh, here's Tomac inside. Hansen tries to counter again.
Okay, now there.
Oh, and he goes right into him. Takes the lead away. And to make a move through the woods. Here he comes. Tomac pulls alongside, gets up on that front wheel. Can't do anything. Josh Hansen sweeps Anaheim. His third victory of the year. Who's going to get the whole shot? Eli Tomac. Could tonight be the night?
But okay, notice he's clean. I love coming off of a race like this.
He's gonna do it. Here it is, checkered flag, and Eli Tomac is a Monster Energy AMA Supercross.
Ralph has the cream risen to the top, or what? Look at Hansen trying to put the hit on Tomac early. And I think that's a sense of urgency. He realizes that he has to do something drastic.
Oh, and he did it right there.
And he's down.
Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City, Utah. Eli Tomac looking for his second win of the year. The winner in San Diego. Eli Tomac has his second win in his rookie season.
Me and Hansen bang bars, and I gotta thank the motherland for bringing Ken Roczen over here because he got in between me and Tickle for points. So.
The number 19 would win the championship. Tomac would be your guy if they stay the way they are. The leader went off, Roczen, so Seeley now takes the lead. That's the problem we talked about earlier. Flying into this corner, there's Tomac, and Hansen comes right back. And Tickle, what can he do? Oh, Hansen takes him wide. He's gonna get in the mix. Oh, and Tomac takes Hansen, and there goes Tickle off the track. And now it's Tickle and Tomac going at it. The points guys jumping into the middle. He might take it away from all of them. Oh, this is going to be spectacular towards the finish. Looking inside. There he goes right by him.
It'll be tough to make the triple.
Oh, boy. Seeley trying to get to the ski jump. Cunningham is right there. Outbreaks him. Pushes him wide. Very careful because Tickle is right there. Here they come. And Tickle is around him.
Getting a good drive out of the turn. That's gonna.
And Tickle's gonna get around Seeley, which is gonna give him even more points.
You can see these guys.
Gets right around Seeley, so he'll even that back out. Here we go. Monster Alley and Tickle got together with Roczen with the win. Tickle's gonna get second. Tomac's gonna get third. Championship is gonna go to Brock Tickle. Eli Tomac making a run at it, and Davila. It'll be the third winner in 3 races. He's won at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles.
Kick there at the end of that triple-double. Left hand comes off. That's an easy passage of yet another mistake by one of the top riders here on this track tonight.
A week ago, tonight, he gets a back-to-back win. Tomac, I believe, is going to be the guy on the 17 with it. Every race in California this year, Tomac has been wins in Los Angeles and Oakland, and now 3 in a row for Eli Tomac. Tomac is down. Eli Tomac is down, the points leader. Oh no! Tomac. Oh, Tomac wheel stands it. It looks like the Nuclear Cowboys whole shot battle is over second place. Here comes Wilson. He takes Tomac right up into the top block. Inside, who's going to have the line in the corner? Tomac, and then there's contact.
Now watch, oh, it's open.
Here he comes, right back inside and off the track. Eli, will he go inside? Here he comes. He's right there, big contact. Here comes Musquin inside. He's got the spot. Indianapolis a year ago, and he lights the candles once again with a win here in season this mix. Tomac with a bad start, Jeff. Not near the front of the pack. Even it out at 152 between him and Wilson. Here he comes on Musquin.
Still makes the pass on Musquin. Now Wilson is the next rider in line.
The Monster Energy Kawasaki rider. Here he comes, Tomac looking inside.
Notice he had a little trouble getting... Oh, Wilson misses the triple at the end.
Look at Tomac, he's right there. So much for the mental edge.
It's only going to be a matter of time before he's able to take the lead.
Here he comes, Tomac right up the inside. Takes another huge twist here in Salt Lake City as Dean Wilson falls back. He's going to win Salt Lake. More importantly, Monster Energy Supercross Lights West champion.
Yeah, this is definitely the greatest moment of my life. You know, this is every kid's dream to come up here and win a championship, and man, what a great night to do it.
Remember, Eli Tomac was your fastest qualifier today. Roczen came in fourth in qualifying, so...
End of lap one, there goes Tomac, getting around the outside and makes the move for third on Nicoletti.
First pro race, he was one of those rookies that came out, set the world on rookie ride here.
In the United States, yeah.
Yeah, in the U.S., so, Tomac.
Able to ride basically with just a hand on the bars, losing the lead there to Tomac. Tomac is on a mission right now.
You can imagine what that's like, but you can see he definitely has plenty of strength and able to hold on.
Finish, because there has been no challenge for Eli Tomac in this first moto. All right, checkered flag coming out 2 years after Texas cooked Eli Tomac. He comes back and cooks up a win. Sixth now, or fifth rather. Can he pull the same tricks? Here he goes on the inside of Anderson.
Pushes him wide. Who the competition is, more importantly, and who he's not going to see directly there is Blake Baggett. He's about 10 seconds off of the lead. It's a little bit of weight to the outside. Kind of high sides it a little bit. Stalls up just a tad bit in that turn.
And we're ready to hook it up Texas style in a battle for the win.
Right here, Tomac to the inside. Makes it look easy. Yeah.
Outside, Jeff. Not giving up, switches back up on him. Wharton, there's that aggressive riding he was talking about. And
watch Tomac, he's back on the throttle again, makes it stick this time around.
Wow. By Tomac from sixth to first. He did the same way in the first moto. A dominant win here at Freestone.
Man, this is just awesome. You know, like I said before, it's just amazing to actually be back here. You know, my last two seasons have kind of been demoralizing because it started off as such a high and then just kind of go down low, you know. But to turn it around now and win one of the toughest races of the year is just some of the greatest confidence booster you can get.
But definitely did not have the intensity in Moto 1 that the lead group had.
Oh, there goes Tomac to the inside. Musquin, the rear tire?
Yeah, just miscalculated it, got on the throttle a little early, and didn't get both tires in that rut. And it's fight day here at High Point. Jason Wygant, while you were reading the promo, we just had it.
I believe would edge that out.
You got me, yep. But I got too excited, jumped the gun there.
Well, first of all, the battle has been unbelievable, given the overall.
Well, and there's Roczen right there.
What?
So the lead was 9.7 seconds last time around. That's going to change this whole thing up here. There's a lap rider, 404 in there.
Whoa, a little mistake there from Tomac, but I'll tell you, he's done a good job, Jeff. Even when the feet come off the pegs, the right hand does not let off the throttle, and he doesn't lose much ground.
Eli Tomac, because the pace was so intense between Roczen and Barcia and Baggett.
Seconds off of Roczen's lead the last time around. Roczen ran a 2:21. What happened there?
That was the deal. Roczen's cheering you on. You hear the fans cheering you on, and you're just completely, you know, in another world. Championship. Tomac has came from the back. The intensity is there. He's got passing lines. The lines, he's just worried about just hammering his way to the front. Look at this. Another lapped rider in there. A great display of fitness and determination.
Here it is. The white flag is coming out, and Tomac is right behind Roczen.
Trying to win his first moto of his career in this championship. Tomac going for the overall win. The next left-hander is where Tomac passed Barcia for second.
Oh, he's got a lot of lines picked out, including that one. There's the same.
Eli Tomac.
What is this? This is
He's
one
a
of the-
man possessed.
from way back lap, and he has come all the way back looking for the moto win, and that would give him the overall. Roczen just has to
Put away at this point because this is one of the best rides maybe that I've ever seen, because I'm now past Anderson, Baggett, Musquin, Barcia, and Roczen to not only take the moto win,
one of the best rides we've ever seen from anyone. He has pulled his own El Chupacabra, coming from nowhere, a totally different level. Eli Tomac wins High Point, an unbelievable charge.
we've seen here early in these first motos, even one race ago, the motivation.
And finally, Roczen was able to use the outside line to get around, and now Tomac as well. So Baggett,
Momentum through these rutted turns.
Tomac continuing to pour it on, trying to work Roczen over for that number 2 spot.
And that it seems like he rides so hard all moto long and never seems to back off it.
No backing off there. They almost collide. Move on Roczen for second. Fantastic racing. And while they were pushing each other,
Kind of buried the bike, not really gone through there with a lot of momentum, and Tomac definitely on the gas. They're side by side.
and Tomac able to edge up alongside again. He made a little mistake. I think it's on the outside for this right-hander. Oh, Barcia running it in on his teammate. Side by side, and Tomac takes the long way around. It looked like Barcia had it under control. And then, second half of this one lap, Tomac does some major damage, and he takes the moto win here at Steel City.
One on the left, the right, but a Yamaha rider out front for a while.
Tomac trying to go to the inside, make short work of this. Has shown he has the speed to win races from behind. You give him an early lead, and they might not see him.
Yeah, Tomac was hot and cold to begin the season, but now 7 moto wins after that one here today to Baggett's 9. And great ride here today.
It is all coming together for Eli Tomac. The kid out of Colorado wins here at Steel City.
From the outside, once again,
They all pile in.
that was Jesse Nelson once again with the hole shot from the outside. He clips it.
Townsend second.
Wow, look at that right there. Tomac, he's feeling the flow right now.
Eli Tomac, the reigning champ, takes the season opener. Martinez running in
That's
second.
Nelson.
The 36 is your leader.
No way.
That's Nelson. Again, going for second on Nelson. Got him.
Got to get some traction here. Nelson gets a little better drive.
Wins in 2 races in 2013.
Knocking on the door, letting him know that he's there. That's always a good move. You kind of get him thinking about somebody other than,
Inside, got him.
or just make the pass.
Right there. Comes in there, says, hey, bud, I'm going to the front.
To 2012, Eli Tomac takes the first 2 races of 2013. Who's getting to the corner? Roczen's fighting for it.
These riders are matching each other.
Oh,
and now
bit of a mistake there by Seeley.
see, Roczen will see that and say, okay, Seeley, breathing getting a little higher, and now you got Tomac going
here he
aggressive on the
comes.
inside.
Couldn't do it there, but he's lining him up. It's happened there. Here he comes. Tomac makes it happen. He goes to second. Here he goes.
Wow, look at the close racing. Unbelievable.
Look, he drives off the corner. Gives away.
Look, whoa. Tomac was on the throttle going into the turn.
He is second in the championship, and he goes for second there. Here we go. Final couple of corners. Checkered flag falls, and Eli Tomac. The whole shot's going to be key. Who's it going to go to tonight?
Way over to
Pushing
the
so
inside.
hard. Eli Tomac has the lead into the yellow flag section. Here comes Roczen. Just can't get it done at the checkers. Tomac with the whole shot. Up 1. He's in third. checkered flag, and Kenny Roczen. Oh, look at Tomac. Oh, he's off. He got way wide.
They are both dressed in some very brightly colored gear.
Big move. Could be some extra points. Sipes coming after him. Moves to second. He gained some points. It's now 11 between the two guys. Cunningham looks over to his right. This is just a matter of time. Tomac completes the...
Just totally engaged.
2 more points. That's 7 now between Tomac and Roczen. From there.
Swinging it wide there.
Like full throttle as they come sweeping through. Roczen has got... Section over the finish line.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
How's he going to take him? Got him! Just like that, we've got a new leader, and the points lead goes to Eli Tomac. That's
messes
it.
up.
That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
Guess what? We will change the points lead again. There it is. The win tonight goes to Eli. 2013 Monster Energy Supercross West Championship.
To barely start the bike, they get a good start. Lead. Tomac down to the inside, takes it from Martin as well. Martin, a rookie, raced 2 races at the end of the year last year, coming out of the amateur.
Inside going to work. The bikes are bouncing around. Roczen goes from the inside out to the middle.
Tomac, meanwhile, goes from second to first.
Streak going right now. You got to think both these guys are going to leave it all on, out there on the track here in this moto.
Flag here. Tomac, he done checked out. It's 23 seconds. That's the lead. Wouldn't take no for an answer. Takes second, and Tomac wins big. So Tomac has passed a lot of riders to get to this point, so you know he has good lines in this track. Unbelievable! Welcome back. Eli Tomac has struck. He has not only caught this battle, he has taken second place.
9 range. Now look at these lines. He's pressuring Durham. Durham looks over,
and he's in the lead. I think Durham was taken by surprise there. I'm sure he expected a challenge from Baggett, but Tomac was in 13th earlier in this race.
He is totally in command. Tomac's so strong. This is a rider that trains extremely hard.
Week to week and not get these bad starts shows kind of damage. Imagine what he would do if he had led early. Beginning
right there, maybe make the move. Doesn't happen.
Nope.
And out of nowhere,
Eli Tomac wins the second moto. Great scenario is shaped up here. First, Bogle, just like he did in Moto 1, has got the great start. And he's got company from his teammate Tomac, who immediately goes in the lead. Have allowed the 17 to extend the lead just a little bit. But look at that Geico countdown clock, top of the screen. A long way to go. Auto native certainly seems comfortable on this soil as he's extended the lead over Ken Roczen.
yeah, Tomac has the luxury now in this final lap. He can be really careful with the lapped riders. He can cruise around a little bit, and
he's going to win Moto 1 and Moto 2 here at Washougal. Eli Tomac
won both motos 1 week ago. He is your points leader.
He wants to finish in front of Roczen in this race and make up more points. And here he comes, about 2 seconds faster. Tomac gets you the way he's been riding lately. He's awfully tough to stop.
Oh, he is carrying so much momentum right now, working next to Baggett. Baggett looks over at him. It's a drag race up the hill.
Tomac was underneath him, scrubbing those jumps. He goes to the outside.
Your leader, Tomac, has caught him, and Tomac slices his way to the lead. Wow, takes away.
The pass for second, Tomac was right in front of Roczen. Now you got to give Roczen a little bit of credit. It doesn't matter as long as you hold it at the end of the year, and he takes a big step toward doing it, winning the overall. And he's got Tomac right with him. Tomac has got Davalos also, and he gets Anderson.
Whoa, Tomac goes outside to outside. Let's see if this works. And squeezing the handle grips with your arms, and your forearm muscles pump up with blood. And once those pump up, it's impossible to hurt your lap time.
Tomac going after Martin and gets him for third. So had one bad lap, reset it, got back to the 7th
line that Tomac has. He just fires down there, misses all those braking bumps, then switches back to the outside so he can complete this double. Good line around the outside.
Oh, well, teammates can't figure they're going to come together. So Tomac has now completed the run. 8 seconds to make up on Roczen. It is going to be a great duel through the second half of this moto to see if he can make up some ground.
19 and Tomac at 2:17, so both riders a little bit slower, but the gap 1.8 seconds.
Wow, and it was almost good. You got to figure Roczen's got to do everything he can to hold him back. But what do you do with a guy who's going 2 to 3 seconds a lot faster?
He is absolutely attacking the track everywhere.
Tomac goes to the outside. Can he jump this double? Yes, he gets over.
A lot of time right here. Close right up on the back of Ken Roczen as they drop down the wall. Now Tomac going to the outside. Let's see if this outside line works. Place has been just fearless here today on a very, very difficult Unadilla racetrack.
Yeah, you just hear how far those bikes.
Roczen had a tremendous amount of confidence, was very dominant. Now that momentum has switched, and it's been Tomac. If you're Roczen, you have to keep charging. You have to ride smart. You have to force Tomac to try to do something special on that line right there. Look how Tomac gained a little bit of time down that straightaway, plus he was on the inside. He's going to protect it. Now look at Tomac using a lot of momentum. Remember that outside line is really fast at the top of the hill. Drop pass.
Here it is. Roczen gets there and covers it. And he goes for the outside to try to block him again. So Tomac goes even further outside. Well, that's the advantage Tomac has. He knows he has the speed, so he doesn't have to go for the first opening.
Of how both these riders have just held their composure, riding at such a high level. Oh, Tomac to the inside. Guards that inside this time, but he goes wide. Look at Tomac on the gas.
Oh, he got it
on the rear wheel. Minimum around the outside.
Yeah, he squeezed him off.
The lead. Now, Tomac's been taking the inside in this line.
It's a long, sweeping left-hand inside run all the way through, and finally, Tomac's charge to the front is complete. Ken Roczen try to respond.
Not going to pay off as Tomac doubles. That's going to give him a little gap. Plus this lapped rider on that inside, Roczen's going to have to move around him.
50 class, that's what's important for now. Eli Tomac wins Unadilla.
Right now, we've got 6, 7 riders on our screen.
Bike, the Rockstar Energy Racing ride. And Tomac making moves. Osborne, what has gone wrong for the 338?
And then another, and that's what's happened to Osborne.
That's what this class is all about. Now Anderson going after Martin. I can barely keep track of what position is what.
Leading into that section.
I just want to mention again, Martin that was landed on in that first moto, so he might be feeling the effects. And Tomac just sneaks around. They're trying to learn as much as they can right now. They won't have Tomac to go out there and win the races for them next year. Tomac taking the measure of Bogle now for second. Roczen there in the sand section. It's getting closer. You can hear the fans. They want to see a battle between the top 2 in the series.
Set him up for here. Therefore, I want to be in an opposite place when I go past this slower lapped rider.
Now, bear with us. We've actually had to take our make sure to still give you coverage of this as the wind comes in, and Tomac does as well. Now, putting the pressure on Roczen.
Inside lines, look right here. Roczen really trying to hang on to that inside, not allowing any opening for the right side. We'll see if he's looking down to the right side of his bike, possibly. It seemed like that he's losing any time at all, even though his lap time was about a second slower than Roczen's last time around.
Yeah.
Section.
Big jump uphill. He's closed right back in. See your event points. This would be for the overall spot. With about 2.5 laps to go, it's the stretch run. They passed each other 2 or 3 times in one section. Now is that
Tomac had made the pass. Roczen makes the pass back. Now watch Tomac just straight across, gets the line. Now watch Roczen. Gets on the brakes, cuts across. Tomac just checks up and then hammers the throttle. Woo! It's unbelievable how the bike just squirted right there to the inside.
Well, they have to make a judgment call. They come together. Roczen trying to get defensive. Baggett
doubles over. He's got it.
He's got second happening. He's just focused on the moto win that he has, and it could be good enough for the title. A drag race down the line, side by side. Title to Tomac. You cannot ask for a closer finish between those two. And the transponder at the line. Look at Eli, he is right there.
And he looks comfortable doing it. I can tell Ken's put, you see the little...
Slow him up. Here's that big downhill. They're calling it Mount Martin. And maybe the first time in a life. Tomac to the inside.
Side by side.
Roczen's outside line worked a little better.
I win, and I gain 5 more points on Ryan Dungey.
That's right.
Third. If he gets passed by Tomac, it's able to find a way around him. But I think with over 6 minutes plus 2 laps and the race, look at this.
He's forcing it right now. Side by side. These are the sand whips we talk about every year at Millville. So critical.
Oh, Tomac trying to go around the outside. He's got the inside here.
In fact, he had lost ground on the whoops. He comes right back. Outside line. Slingshot. Side by side. They're going to scrub together. Entrance is corner at the top. Let's see if he can get there.
Look at him
He's
scrubbing
setting
everything.
himself up.
Here we go.
He's got it. That's the line he tried to lap ago, and this time it works. Wheeling into the bumps.
Roczen scrubs it.
And it worked. Roczen, and again, first time they've ever had that.
He did, Jason. That's exactly the right words. He will himself, just like Tomac is going, I want to lead. I'm tired of pulling tear off here.
Little chicane, left and right. Who's going to come out better? Oh!
Lap is getting not in the way, but growing up in South Africa racing is the mechanic Ken Roczen.
Serious business here. Nice line to the outside for Tomac. Roczen's going to try to square back up.
Eli Tomac just relentless. We know his dad.
Well, and Dungy, he gets stood up by Roczen, and Weston Pike goes flying by on the Yamaha.
Oh, and Tomac going for the lead. Will Eli counter? Two of the youngest, brightest riders.
Let your hands loose on the handlebars so you don't get any arm pump when this type.
And here's where
Tomac goes to the outside. These two riders know.
Supercross Championship. So if you're Ken Roczen, you're thinking, okay, I can let. Nice there. This is some great racing.
An issue with these two. And Tomac, he's up front now. Riding very aggressive, but with a lot of respect.
Tomac has been quick out of the turn.
The bar-to-bar battle continues.
Retaliate. It's already a couple bike links here.
Yeah, Tomac's been looking really, really good.
Eli Tomac wins it.
You know, me and 94 Ken just had an amazing race, to say the least. You know, it was a lot of fun racing out there. We both were super clean. We're going for it. You know, I was sticking some wind out of my sails, but held on for it, and just something to build on.
Tomac sits in third. Could it be a sweet night for Geico Honda?
Event, and Tomac coming around the outside.
Tomac really on the throttle hard. The hill they go. He's got the inside position.
Look at how close Tomac is. Oh, he's there to the inside.
They both caught it. Tomac's your leader. Geico Honda dominates Detroit, and Eli Tomac takes the 450 win.
Tomac, lap time-wise, has been the fastest rider of the day. There he triples.
Is on a charge. He has gotten around Pike, and the Geico Honda rider, the 42, is just in front of them, LeMay. Here comes Tomac! Struggling and takes the lead away from the 14 of Seeley.
Now how hard will Seeley fight back?
First ball for Eli Tomac. Wins in Phoenix, Detroit.
Up front, Eli Tomac making even the 150-footer look easy. And he has 15 seconds over your two-time champion.
Lethal, because he can do this kind of stuff. As we take a look back, that is not your second place rider. That is a lapper.
Wow. In the 450 class, and he missed half of the Supercross races last year with injury, and just about half of the motocross races. How far up in the field he has gone. He lapped into the top 10 of Moto 1. He dominates Moto 2. Eli Tomac has already had a chance to get cleaned up, smile for the camera, get the hat on. He had a minute-plus lead. And Barcia right behind him, so good start for those guys in all the races today. Dungy going to try to go after Tomac immediately.
No trouble. He's trying to thread the needle between two riders. So all of our heavy hitters are in the top 5 right now. This should
set over Barcia, who once again has his teammate Nicoletti behind him. That's 5th. Then it's Anderson, Reed, Porcel, Freezy, and Seeley. That's your top 10.
Close this gap to Tomac, because I think once he loses tabs with Tomac, it's pretty much all she wrote. It'll be done from there. But keep him inside. You can see his lines. You can see where you still have some tabs on it. That's what Dungy needs right now. And if you're Tomac, if you're Roczen, well, he's lost.
He doesn't have to deal with Roczen, but
way more brutal than it looks. And these guys have, well, I say these guys, this guy in particular has figured out a way to get around this track. The other guys are saying, go home, go to your other planet, E.T., because you're out of this world right now.
Eli Tomac dominates Hangtown, dominates Glen Helen. Because their native son is third and is trying to get Dungey for second. He might already have him.
Yeah, just a long way around. Stays out of those deep ruts. Ryan Dungey takes gas. He is putting the heat on just like he's done the first 4 motos, just showing that raw speed that he has.
And try to hold these guys off. He's not hiding back there, but it is going to be awfully tough to hold off Tomac at his home track.
And have some creative lines too. But basically, if you're Roczen, you know the pressure's on. And the best time to start, as I always say, is right now. It should have been yesterday or last week, but it starts right now.
And be where he wants to be. So right now, he's just trying to do the best he can in the physical condition that he is in.
Sometimes it's line selection. Other times he gets that leg up, has great technique, really just carrying a little bit more momentum everywhere.
Yeah, he almost rides an altitude bike at normal tracks, so no changes were made to him. And obviously last week we spoke about that comfortability, and
From the lead, he's got the inside on Roczen. He worked him all the way around that left-hander at the top of the facility. He's taken the lead, and again the fans come to life here.
You can tell he's got some fight in him. He wants us. Their speed is very, very similar, but you see that, Jason, you don't have to make the pass. He just forced the outside, gave Tomac the inside, able to get the pass done. Now he's in the lead.
You saw the graphic pop up on the screen there. Flag coming out. Fans are pumped. Eli Tomac wins here in Colorado.
A little casual fist pump. That
Looks like he's in a good position to make it 6
He's
from
trying
6.
to get Barcia right
inside.
now. He doesn't wait at all now for second. And now he's going to go for the lead on Steely. Are you kidding me?
Oh, the long way around. Look at that. Just stays out of the deep rut.
But he pushes the limits, but he does it at the right times. Do it in practice and qualifying. Because if you crash, guess what? No harm, no foul.
Rock's 5 for 5, looking for 6 for 6, and then
And down and slow to, it's going for the motorcycle. He's not. You're sure his points that are undefeated this year is favoring his left?
detrimental. We talked about starting a season with all the confidence, and this is just
talking to the medics.
Watch this. Just takes the front end, and the rear end goes first, and watch that. Oh, his arm was fully extended. He may have dislocated that shoulder. Right? Watch right here. And then it's just a high side and a slam. That's a hard slam. And
if there's one thing you do not want to do, it is, as they say, go over the high side.